Get up, get up, get up, get up. Let's get ready for Marcus Maven. You about midway to the midday with Marcus Maven. And you can call in, I lay back and just listen to Marcus Maven. So sit back and relax and watch Maven. Break it down like this. Woo!
Broadcasting live from the Sam Aguiar Injury Lawyer Studios. Time for Middays with Marcus Maven on 93.9 The Ville. Hurt in a car? Call Sam Aguiar. Now, here's Marcus Maven and Steve Rummage.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah.
Charge tries to run McNeely off the screen. Carr lost the ball, picked up by Rogers. Fires it ahead to McNeely. Stops for a left wing three. Good. Pitching on the high left to Hanley. Frew comes to take it out high. Now finds Michael Brown at the top right. Lobs it. There's Frew for a throwdown.
Set
Brown
play.
still passing the ball.
And a set play out of the half from Pat Kelsey. Beautiful.
Brown defended by Akins. Pass over here to Frew, then to McNeely. Quick three, buried it off the right sideline. Wow, what a shot that was, and a screen handoff from Frew to McNeely. Now Brown starts in, finds Frew. What a pass to Frew. Put it in and foul. Michael Brown falling down as he delivered the ball in a tight window to Frew, who gets fouled by Spillers. Well pass across the floor to Brown. Time for Michael to do his thing. 5 to shoot. Michael Brown is knocked away as he rises for a three. Pryor has it. He's one up against the clock and hit it. A three-point field goal on a desperate heat. Jason Pryor. Oh my. Kobe hits the second free throw. 88 to 83 seconds to go. Here's a long three-point heave just before the buzzer and the game ends. And Louisville gets a road win at Wake Forest. 88 to 80 is the final score. Some clutch play in the final moments to close this one out for the Cardinals.
Go! The most important sentence. Road win at Wake Forest. Welcome back. Welcome back, good people. Steve Rummage in the building. Nikki V in the booth.
It is, man. Listen, the sun is out. It's going to get up in the 40s today.
Did we survive Snowmageddon?
I feel like we might have. I feel like we might have survived Snowmageddon. We'll see. I don't know. I'm hoping we get a little meltage today. That's kind of the plan. So we'll see how that goes. But, yeah, no, listen, man. I'm sitting over here with my friend Josh Jarbo at Remax Empire, and he is showing me old videos of our old games. And listen, it was the best that they ever lived. It was great. Yeah, look, I'll tweet some footage.
Is there footage out?
There is footage out.
What level of editing, not necessarily editing, but let's just say putting your best foot forward are you going to try to pull?
Look, you'll be like, there's no way. That's AI. You did not dunk that. Nobody remembers you dunking that.
You never did. Listen, you have to get that footage out because, by next week, nothing, and I do mean nothing, will be believable.
Right. No, absolutely. So, with that said,
we'll give Jarbo some shout outs.
Who is? Oh yeah. No, I'm gonna chat. I'm gonna chat with Jarbo maybe in the second hour for a second. Let him come on here and tell me a little. Tell us a little bit about what he's got going on and some fun things that they got going on out here at Remax Empire. But listen, he is showing me this, and I'm watching this, and the only thing I can think of is this sweet young man on the basketball court, Steve Rummage, and I have no idea how anybody could ever be mad at a guy like that. But obviously, somebody over at that basketball facility in Louisville hates me.
You starting right there, Steve, today?
Because everybody that I even remotely speak semi-negatively critique ends up just, I mean, like, you're going to tell me in the last week and a half, Sananda Fru learned how to dunk in traffic. Like that just, I mean, like that just happened. You know, it's like, come on, man. Like, you've never done that before. He's catching passes in traffic. He's finishing with both hands.
Low bounce passes in traffic.
It's low bounce passes that shouldn't even be caught. And now that's him. It was unreal. I'm glad it's here, but now that's the standard I'm holding you to. So you think I was mad at you before.
Is that you saying be ready? Yeah, again, yeah, you beat me to it. Is that your way of saying be ready to hear me complaining about you even more?
Yeah, absolutely. Because he was phenomenal. I mean, underneath. Like he really controlled that game. And that's what we've been asking for. But anyways, we'll get into all that. We'll get into all that and talk about it. But yeah, just really good performance, quad 1 win on the road against Wake Forest over the weekend. And then we will, during this show at some point, we'll kind of flip the page because you come right back around tonight with another big-time quad 1 opportunity at home, whiteout against NC State. So it's a loaded show here on a Monday.
Nikki V in the booth.
They want the boot. Oh man, it was a weekend. Shout out U of L ice hockey. After getting their doors blown off at home Friday, they went down to Lexington, a tough barn to play in, and won 5-3. So I was happy about that. Cards got a road dub in basketball. That was tasty. And then the Super Bowl happened. And it happened. It was one of the Super Bowls that ever was played. I had fun last night, but I don't know. Like, what did you guys think of the game?
I didn't watch it.
It was a game. I don't know. I didn't.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah. I'm kind of with you on that. Like, I'm not like overly like, oh, it's the stupidest, worst thing I've ever seen in my life. But I am kind of like, yeah. I mean, it was Super Bowl. I don't know. It wasn't overly great. It wasn't the worst.
And let me do this. It was tough to watch Chicago get eliminated. And it was hard for me to buy back in. So that was the personal part.
That's fair.
That totally makes sense.
This was a tough one, and the second one, it was like, I've been eliminated from the NCAA tournament. And it's hard to get back in it once I'm eliminated, So I just couldn't jump back in. And just Seattle, New England. You remember me telling you, Steve, earlier in the year, or kind of, maybe a month or two back, Jalen talking about Kenneth Walker III. Yep. Just like, yeah, he's the best. Like, it's like, yeah. So it's funny kind of seeing that play out. But yeah, other than that, it's just, I'm worried about Wake Forest and North Carolina State.
Yeah, that was kind of me, like I did, I think Nick hit it right on the head. It was just like, yeah, it was a Super Bowl. I had fun. I mean, look, Elijah and his girlfriend came over, and Jeremy and Teresa came over, and I mean, we had some good food, and I've been getting back right a little bit here, and so
you didn't have any major setbacks, did you?
No. Okay. Last night they got, we had pizza and some wings, and shout out to my friend Tina over at Buffalo Wild Wings Middletown. She got
Hi, Tina.
With some wings, and it was one of those things. I think I had like 6 wings and a couple pieces of pizza, and I was like, I'm good, but I that was spurging a little bit for me. But it was it was just the game itself was whatever. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm more I was a little more, and I'm not like it's just a Super Bowl, nobody cares. Like, no, I am a big. I can stop my basketball season for a Super Bowl, But there wasn't really any story in this one. It was just kind of like, and then the game kind of was whatever. So I mean, I don't have any major takes on the halftime shows. Whatever. I mean, they're all fine. Yeah, everything was like, yeah, it was good. And then I went on.
Okay, Wake Forest.
Yeah.
You start with Stonda first. Let me open up the phone lines. 8150 939 is the number. 3831 939 is the text line. Phones are on. Okay. Are we so far removed from Wake Forest? Because that is sometimes the issue about your Monday morning show when you have a 12 o'clock, just that extra couple of hours between a Saturday
and Friday night football game.
Right. It's the equivalent. Yeah, a 12 o'clock morning game or noon game is the equivalent to a Friday night game. 100%.
Well, and then you add in, let's not. You add in that it's a game tonight and a big game tonight. So I think that's the difference in football too. Even if it was a Friday night game, look, we don't play till Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't play till Saturday. We have a week. This one, it's like, okay, you've got to unpack that. And a lot's happened in between now. I mean, it was a big day of college basketball, and a lot's happened between then and now. And in, 8 hours you play or whatever, it is, you play NC State in a game that's bigger than the one you just played.
Sorry about that.
So you almost have to, on a day like today have to, and it stinks when you have what I thought was a pretty good performance from some guys. You almost have to macro the game and then turn it into, okay, and how does that game?
Yeah, right. Takeaways. What luggage can you
apply tonight?
Yeah, what luggage can you pack from that game?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's kind of will be our challenge today.
Okay, I'll just do it like this: positions, front court, back court.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'll start. Man,
what is Kenai Roos?
I was going to say that. I was going to say I would start front court, but I would put Kenai Roos in there.
In the front
However, court. I know you won't mind. I don't want to take the show in a different direction, but let me start here if you don't mind. The finishing around the basket was something that I thought, hey, that's improved. That's improved. When I watched that game,
I got a big game tonight, Steve. When let me do this to you. I thought the finishing had improved, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Convince me that was the real deal. Convince me that wasn't just a Wake Forest thing. Convince me that me complaining about the finishing, game after game, fundamentally sound. I see you call me a pawpaw on Twitter.
Yeah. Tox wanted to make sure, that you saw, hey, they're using the glass. And I was like, look, Pops, Pawpaw Maben will love that.
Was that a real thing? Was that an emphasis? Do you think that's been an emphasis?
Man, nothing, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but nothing has shown me that there would be an emphasis put on that. So it makes me wonder. But however, we were much better around the basket in traffic, okay? And let me convince you, Zero is physical. Zero Saturday, he was physical. There were guys on that Wake Forest team underneath that were physical. I think NC State's better. But it wasn't like there was major physicality on that. Wasn't major physicality. Spiller. Yeah, another one.
That's Zero, right? Is Spiller
Zero is I thought Zero is the Ballou kid.
Yes. Omaha Ballou. Yep.
Yeah. I think he came.
He was a McDonald's guy too.
State. Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah, no, he was a really good player. That's what I'm saying. I mean, and he was very physical underneath, I thought. So I mean, there were guys, and Spiller too. I mean, there were dudes underneath that would test them. So again, I think NC State's a better team than that. But I think NC State's is hot. I mean, in a vacuum, I mean they're one of the 15 best teams in the country right now.
6-game winning streak.
Yeah, I mean
9-2 in conference.
Yeah, they're playing really, really well, which is not shocking because I think they got a really, really good coach. But watching how that game was played.
So the Wake Forest is what you need to transfer first and foremost.
Yes.
That's the first bag of luggage you need to bring.
Absolutely. Absolutely, because I need to see that. That's a Louisville team that can win games. Louisville 2 weeks ago would have lost Saturday when Wake Forest made that rushing comeback and started knocking down shots and Louisville wouldn't have had the answers to finish underneath. They did it on Saturday, and that's why they come away with a win. And there was moments there late where it was like, uh-oh, is this going to be one that we let get away right at the end here? And they didn't because they found buckets. They
found the easy buckets that we talk about the whole year. Like I said,
yeah, and free throws are easy buckets. I count those. If you get the line and get fouled, I mean, Michael Brown went to the line. I mean, he didn't shoot the ball great, but I think he ended up going to the line. I think he hit like 9 free throws.
I'm not sure.
I'm not either. Just kind of said that.
I mean,
late was out there.
Let's see. I'll see if I can track it down.
And then once it was out there, I had to roll with it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I thought. Listen, I almost remember myself giggling a little late, like, who's gonna get these pull away free throws?
Yep.
So I may remember, probably laughing. I don't know.
Mean, Michael went 7 of 9, so he got to the line 9 times and hit 7. That's 7 easy points for Michael.
And that's closing out points too.
Yeah. I mean,
Isaac McNeely, excited or concerned with the good starts and fades?
I'm not concerned with Isaac. I think Isaac is, to me, Isaac is consistent. I think he does things off the ball defensively that help us. I'm not concerned at all with him. And you cannot not have him in the game early because, again, you said
we talked about
it. I mean, the attention he draws. And you know what? He set the tone in this game early.
Caused them, actually, after Javon Hadley. No, I mean, I do think Isaac McNeely's threes were more important, but the Javon Hadley 5-0 start was like, ugh.
Oh yeah, Javon was really good.
Let me say it like this, Steve. The point guard 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
Going into the scout, I thought, one of the most dangerous parts about this was going into this game. 10 had a really good game. The point guard had a really good game last year.
Yeah.
And he was kind of jockeying to take the spot, the main point guard spot. That 5-0 start, he got snatched out the game. I don't know if you remember it, but he was like, think about it. You finally get the start. You get 7 days to prepare. You get the start. Coach takes you out after, 90 seconds.
Yeah.
So he's angry, and I think that part really got us off to a good start. But once you got Isaac McNeely hitting those threes, it was like, okay, we look like we're going to be in the driver's seat at least the rest of the game. Okay, let me ask you this. What was your anxiety level throughout the game? We're the better team, but we could blow the game?
Only that was very short. That was very short-lived.
Okay.
Because, I mean, to me, it felt pretty much the whole game like Louisville was in control. I mean,
right.
I never really felt like we weren't in control.
Right. Tip of the cap to Coach Kelsey.
Yeah.
Tip of the cap.
Yeah, I mean,
it felt like
Absolutely.
he had guys on his bench that he could make any substitution, that like he could hit the right button to close out.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, I mean, you hit a 30-foot 3-pointer, and that's, you go. But I mean, they come back, tie the game up. Okay, here you go. They tie the game up, Marcus. Michael Brown hits 2 free throws. We're up by 2. They tie the game up again. Ryan Conwell hits a free throw. We're up 83, 80, 84, and then at that point, we kind of the buckets from that point are all easy buckets. And it just, we've not won a game. Okay, put it this way. That felt like first, second round wins. You're playing a team that was good enough to be, around that area. You're playing a team now, okay, we're sitting there in March, we're watching a tournament game, and we're in control, but now a team is back, and now a team is back in it, and we put the game away. That's what Louisville did. I mean, to me, and I know it's probably coming off this way, to me, that was one of the more impressive wins we've had. I was really impressed with how we just found our way to the basket, with how we stayed in defensively. I mean, we still had a couple lapses, which drive me insane. I mean,
Does a lapse? Is there a lapse that sticks out to you?
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple. I mean, where they swing the ball, we get caught on one side of the floor, and just a simple skip pass burns us.
Let me.
You know what I mean?
Let me complain.
Please.
On one. Let me complain, and this is going to be the most complimentary complaint that I can have. And if you remember this play, good on you. Good on you for your eyeballs. We were pressing, right?
Mm-hmm.
We were pressing. It was Adrian Woolley was pressing either Juke or tender point guard. Adrian Woolley got his guy going up the sideline. I'm not sure who's. It might have been Isaac McNeely leaving his man for the trap. You remember, Steve, how I've been complaining about don't trap when they're staring right at you. Get them going up the sideline, out the middle. When they're not looking, that's when the trap man comes.
Yep.
We ran a trap and got him pinned up. And he turned around, and Kenai Roos was right there.
Right there.
And he didn't pull the trigger.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying this in the most complimentary way possible. It was there.
It was. I remember exactly what you're talking about.
Right by half court. It was right
I
there.
remember exactly what you're talking about because I had the exact same thought, because I said that's the gaps. Like, that's the shooting of the that I've been wanting,
Ew.
Like,
Steve, I rewound that 25 minutes straight. And I kept thinking that Kenai Roos was gonna shoot the gap. If I rewind this again and watch this trap, I just think this time when I press play, he's gonna actually shoot that gap and steal that ball.
Yeah.
But point being, that's another weapon that just got added because they ran it textbook full court trap. I don't think these guys are natural full court pressers. Again, for coach to acknowledge, irritatingly, to acknowledge he's not a big press guy.
Still didn't love it. Hey, by the way, Marcus, let me get to this really quick because I lost this point earlier. My phone went crazy on me. It got tied 80-80. Okay, Michael hits a free, or Ryan Conwell hits a free throw. Sananda Frew hits 2 free throws. Now it's 83-80. We get another stop. Michael Brown hits 2 free throws. Now it's 85-80. We get a stop. Frew blocks a shot. Kobe Rogers gets Kenai Roos gets a rebound. We get another stop. Now remember, it's still 85-80. We get the ball back. Michael Brown hits 2 free throws. Now it's 87-80. We get a stop. Sananda Frew blocks a shot. We get a defensive rebound by Kobe Rogers. And then Kobe Rogers hits a free throw, and we win the game 88-80. That's how you finish out. Like, that's what we.
What stands out the most,
doing.
the defensive possessions or the free throws?
Well, yeah, that you scroll a lot. Okay, let me say that first. You scroll a lot there looking at the defensive possessions, and you're like, man, where's the next basket? And you're like, well, that's just Louisville kept getting stops. But here's the beauty in that. In that, you see, okay, again, 80-80. I get 2 block shots from my big man, and we hit 8 free throws down the stretch. Missed 2. Ryan missed 1, and Kobe missed 1. So, and then other than that, you get 4 defensive stops in there as well. And that's how you finish the game out. That wasn't Louisville just needed to hit. Oh, my God, we got lucky, and, you hit a few threes. I mean, look, Caisson's helped big, when he hit the 30-footer, it was like, okay, all right, that's nice. But that's not how Louisville finished the game out. Sorry, I overtalked you there. Go ahead.
Sananda Frew.
Mm-hmm.
Free throws.
I'm not worried about him in March. If he gets fouled, I put him on the line.
When you listen to Dennis Scott, I really
good again.
You said what?
I thought Dennis Scott was pretty good.
Right.
I enjoyed him.
And when you listen to him, you hear the little things that he appreciates. Like the free throws. Like he was extreme. He's like, man, when you can get it to your big, and he can get fouled and hit free throws, it's like he realizes it's so much more. Yeah, that's just one of those things that just every time you see a free throw go in from a 7-footer, you're like, we're lucky to have him.
He was 7 of 7 from the field, 3 or 4 from the free throw line. He had 6 rebounds, 2 assists.
So why do you hate him so much?
Because that's why I hate him. Because that right there. You want to know? Because he did all that in 39 minutes, right? No, 26 minutes. He did all that in 26 minutes. 17 points, went 7 of 7 from the field, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 2 assists in 26 minutes. That's why I hate him. You know what I'm saying?
I felt so.
People are like, "Oh, you're gonna get off Sananda Frew now?" I'm like, "Oh, you think? It just got tough.
It
you
just
think
got
it was
started
bad now?" I'm like, "You just told on yourself." Yeah, I'm like, look, and Michael Brown he was seeing the floor fantastically Saturday. He found something. He put, dude. Michael, I saw a little bit of Michael slander going on, and I'm like,
I'm listening.
You all need to be, and there was a little bit of Michael slander on Twitter, and I'm like, you all need to be set in a room, because he was 1 for 7 from the 3-point line, and he was only 2 of 10 from the field, but he had 8 assists, and 2 rebounds and 12 points, and but my thing is the way. I would almost go back and show you a play. He's not quite 3/4 of the court, right? We pitch it up. We get a rebound, pitch it to Michael at about the 3-point line. He takes one dribble and fires it to, I believe it was Frew or Hadley, who was kind of rim running right up the middle of the now. So I'm saying, think about him running right up the middle of the court. He takes one dribble and just rips it. I don't know how many courts you've been on, Marcus. That's a tough pass to make. And he hits it perfectly, and I think it was Hadley, and I think Hadley gets fouled. They had just hit a big bucket, right? Wake had just hit a shot. We get it in. I'm just going over this play, right. Just to kind of put you in, like, Wake gets a bucket. Let's go. Ball's in. Michael zips it right up the middle of the court. Boom, fouled. You're going to the free throw line. that's why he's going 10th in the draft. You know,
as long as there's that quick 3-pointer.
Mm-hmm.
That
I know the one you're talking
yeah,
about.
that's the one that I say no. But outside of that,
bad shot.
Outside of that quick, because I think just it's not bad because of the shot itself, but just psychologically, I knew what you were going for.
Well, and I'm sorry, Michael. Now, the one thing I will say is you're losing a little bit of your green light, man. Like you're not, hang on now.
The off the dribble green light.
Yes, the off the dribble green light where you can. Was it right before half or something? And he just, early in the season, he was getting to the basket right there, creating. He kind of dribbled, and then he shot a 3. And it's like, you're kind of losing that green light now. Like, okay.
Yeah, I just felt like you were trying to, but again, you could see it coming. So that's how you know that was his personality on that shot, coming through.
Sure.
Like, yeah, okay, I'm trying to make a big shot here, like I get that one. But outside of that, if you take good shots, get the ball where it needs to go, I won't wag my finger at anything he does.
No, absolutely not. I agree.
And he's athletic. Get to the basket. I tell you what, let's get a reset. Quick commercial break.
Yeah, let's do it.
Rolling along, 939 The Ville.
The foundation is set.
Here goes Hadley, avoids the defender, flying dunk.
The frame is built.
Now lobs it up, it's caught, and slammed through.
And the revival is here.
It's going to be a show.
Put up and at the buzzer, and Louisville wins.
This is your home for Cardinal basketball.
It's the Cards hosting NC State with coverage beginning tonight at 5:30, right here on your home of the Cards, 93.9 The Ville and the ESPN Louisville app.
This is Nathan Huber with ESPN Louisville. As a sports official, I'm always on my feet. I suffered with severe pain in my left foot for 2 years. Having been misdiagnosed by 2 other podiatrists, I was frustrated and not sure where to turn. I was fortunate to find Dr. Patel and his great team at New Horizon Foot and Ankle. On my first visit, Dr. Patel correctly identified my issue and started treatment that day. Thanks to his expertise, I am back on the field stronger than ever, and I can't thank his team enough. New Horizon Foot and Ankle, where innovation meets excellence.
Hey Louisville, this is Eliza and Zach, the owners of Feel Good Sourdough, and we've got big news.
We're now baking up magic at our brand new spot inside Logan Street Market, introducing Pizza Bomb by Feel Good Sourdough.
It's the same naturally leavened, gut-friendly sourdough you love, now in pizza form. Crispy, chewy, absolutely crave-worthy.
Come see us at Logan Street Market or visit us online at feelgoodsourdough.com and taste the Feel Good difference, one slice at a time.
Now open at Logan Street Market. Feel Good Sourdough. Feel good about what you eat.
We are right in the heart of winter, so it's time to ask yourself if your heating system can make it to spring. So if you have any issue with your heat, or if you know it's time for a new system, then you need to call DFH Company today. Now until January 31st, when you buy a complete Train system, receive 18-month special financing. It's hard to stop a Train, so call DFH Company today at 968-6222, or look them up online at dfhcompany.com. Visit dfhcompany.com for complete program eligibility, dates, details, and restrictions. Subject to credit approval.
Hello, I'm Dr. David Borman, Artistic Director for the Louisville Chorus. This Valentine's Day, skip the crowded restaurants and celebrate love in style with us at our 30th annual Valentine's Day concert. Join us February 13th at Woodhaven Country Club for an evening of gorgeous live music, dancing, an open bar, incredible pasta dishes, and even a silent auction. Bring your sweetheart, your spouse, or your favorite plus one and let us do the rest. Tickets are waiting at LouisvilleChorus.org. That's LouisvilleChorus.org. We can't wait to see you there.
When it's time to get any work done on your roof, call who I called when I had to get my roof replaced. Carlin Roofing and Sheet Metal. They replaced my entire roof a few years ago, and they did an amazing job. Carlin Roofing's crew showed up early, stayed late, and in just a couple of days, the old roof was gone and the new one was on. Whether you need an entire roof replaced or just a few shingles, call Carlin, 458-9898, or online at carlinroofs.com. That's CARLON roofs.com.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game.
Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
If you're a true sports fan, you're always searching for that home field advantage. And speaking of homes, I have the perfect realtor that can meet all of your needs. The name you should know, Derek A. Stewart. Derek A. Stewart brings experience and expertise to all of your home buying and selling needs. Derek is also familiar with any and every type of property and location you could be interested in. And the best part is, your home field advantage is only a telephone call away. So do yourself a favor and call Derek A. Stewart at 502-314-9868 today.
And always will be one of the most valuable resources one could have. If you agree with this sentiment, then DFH Company is most certainly the company for you. Simply dial 968-6222 or look them up online at dfhcompany.com. Make sure you look into the Mitsubishi Mini Split like the one we use at the 93.9 studios for that hard to heat, hard to cool room in your home. Again, 968-6222 or look them up online at dfhcompany.com. Two quick confessions. Go ahead. I'm listening, Steve.
No, I was just going to say, let me just throw this out here really quick too, Marcus. You want to know why you need a good realtor?
I'm listening.
Because they have to be the smartest people on planet Earth. Because you should see the paperwork.
Oh, God.
Just the complicated looking stuff. Look, I'm over here doing radio, and I'm sitting across from Josh, and he's Josh Jarbo, and he's just working, and just doing, just deals and selling homes and all this stuff. And I'm like, if you had to do this on your own, there's no way.
We all have we all have our skills in life, Steve.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, we went to commercial break, and I'm like, wow, he just sold 2 houses. That's unreal. It's great, man. It's like, anyways, yeah, it's just I had to point that out. It is fantastic just to watch. Okay, 2 confessions. What do you got?
Quick 2 confessions. Number 1. You know how you just sit there and everything's all good and everything's all good, and then you say, Marcus, you got a couple of seconds. Go get that glass of water. No, I'll be fine. Yeah. I promise. I heard that drum roll, and I was like,
yeah.
And it just started.
Backs against the wall.
Okay. Steve, I have this one's bad. This next one.
Okay, I'm listening.
You got killed by Steve Buscemi.
Mm-hmm.
You know who that is, right?
Yes.
For the longest, I used to think he was actually Quentin Tarantino.
Mm-hmm.
But you know who I'm talking about.
I do, yeah.
Do you want to know why he killed you?
I'm listening.
He killed you in like an airport kind of. Oh, okay, just it's a dream that I had, Steve. Okay.
Okay, you had the dream.
I had the dream.
Okay, it's me, you, Steve Buscemi.
Okay, and he's like wearing like
the airport.
He's wearing like a janitor thing. Okay, we're in the airport, like the seating sections. You know how they got little chairs grouped together over here, over there.
Yes.
So, but here's the problem, Steve. This is kind of like it's an airport, but this lady is like, she's like spazzing out at everybody. Let's just say this lady is
she's a Karen. She's spazzing out at everybody.
Okay. She is. I don't want to make a picture. Let's just say there's a lady. She's very full chested, tattooed up, right? And she's yelling at
wife.
No, much more tattoos. I'm talking about chin,
full chested tattoo.
I'm talking about chin, chin to wrist, all over, right?
Oh, okay.
I was just saying, Steve and I were like, "Hey,"
and she's she's like really kind of exposed, right? And she's just yelling at all the men in the area, like, "What are all y'all looking at?" And she just kind of and me and you are, we're abiding by the guy code, like you and I are, in there together, but we're, we obviously have about 2 seats in between us, so we're kind of looking at each other like, what's she tripping about, And she's just like, "Oh, y'all looking at me," and blah, blah. We kind of like, girl, calm down. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, for some reason, and this is where it gets terrible, Steve, and it's all on you.
Okay. Yeah, it's my fault. I love this.
For some reason, you're over by, like, okay, you know how, like, they have those old vents in but in the airport, just the vent area, right? So there was a bunch of bugs, right?
Yes.
Like dead bugs that had probably flew there, and you were like messing with the bugs that were all back there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you got this little, let's just say a little piece of paper where you were putting the bugs in, and you were flicking the bugs out the paper, right?
Okay.
And it was like bug, like roaches and rodents, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you were just snickering about it, right? And you loaded this little thing up, and you came, and Buscemi was in his like janitorial uniform, and Steve, you were holding this bug, this bag of bugs or whatever that you were flicking, and he told you, he said, "If you flick one of those bugs on me, I'm gonna shoot you." Steve, with no hesitation,
like, let's do it.
You flicked the bug, and you know what he shot you with?
What?
The gun from Django that the dude uses.
The one that
the German
little
wrist.
Yes, the little mini
the little pea shooter
he
thing.
shot you with that, Steve.
So I got shot in an airport like Leonardo DiCaprio and Django.
No, not Leonardo. Like the dude when they went to the town, the first guy.
Okay.
But Steve, he told you.
The sheriff wasn't.
Yes, the sheriff. First,
it
was the sheriff. Then he said, "Go get the marshal." Listen, Steve. He told you if you flick that, put the bugs on me, and he was just like. And then he started chasing me, Steve.
That's awesome. Yeah,
and
it's great.
Just so you,
what'd you have for dinner? Just
so you'll feel better. I think he did shoot randomly a couple times.
Good
at the crowd.
Okay, good.
But
so
I was running, so I didn't see who actually got hit.
So we were getting Con Air Buscemi. That's what I like. Okay.
Steve, I had
just psycho Buscemi.
Insanity.
I had chicken thighs and mashed potatoes.
You had chicken thighs and mashed potatoes.
Yes.
Okay.
What sauce or seasoning did you use?
I was gonna say maybe add something to that next time. I don't know.
Just Old Bay and cayenne. I kept it simple. But yeah, Steve, I was just like, where did all that come from? And thankfully, I woke up when I was running.
Thrilled to know. Let me just add this in since we're doing this really quick before we get back.
I'm listening.
Hello? Where'd you go, Steve?
Did we lose Steve? Okay, yes, we did. We did lose Steve.
I think we lost Steve.
Yeah, I thought he was being dramatic. I thought that was the long, dramatic pause. He was getting ready to tell him something. But yeah, Nikki, I felt really bad about Steve getting murked in there, and I don't even know if he I don't know if he survived, but I know Buscemi started chasing me, and I guess that I guess my adrenaline just got so worked up, and And Nikki, I was happy in this dream because it wasn't the it wasn't the running in quicksand. Like I was fast in this
Right.
one. Yeah, sometimes you just quicksand or your water, your slow
Oh,
motion
dude,
running.
I hate that. Yeah, you're so slow.
Yeah,
Oh, God, it's awful.
No, this one I was booking it. I was, you know how you're like,
You're gone.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get away in this one.
Okay. All right. Am I back?
Okay, we got you.
No, there he is.
Okay.
There he is. Yeah.
Okay, so let me finish the story. It's a great story. You're going to love this. So I was telling you, my mom had the lung cancer, and she's okay. She's went back for like her second year and all that, and everything's clear, right?
Right.
So the chemotherapy, though, where she had neuropathy, really messed her hands and feet up, right? So, like, she needed some help with a walker to walk, and just she can do stuff, but she just needed, just some assistance, right? On some of the stuff she was doing. So she has taken all these different medicines, all these different patches, things, the doctors are like, look, it might be neurological. We just don't know what it is. She is starting to see some really strong changes for the positive, right? Do you want to know why? You're going to love this. She has started over the past month and a half on turmeric, ginger, and and all natural stuff. They told her, they said, look, maybe give that a shot. And she has done that and is now starting to see actually wow, okay, I can walk a little better. I'm starting to get a little more mobility in my hands. And I was I was almost rooting for it to fail. Oh God, Marcus is going to be.
Listen, I know so many people that would rather see the world burn than to see turmeric and ginger improve the health of.
She's going to take his turmeric. She's not going to be able to get out of bed. I'm going to be like, see, Marcus? She should have took ibuprofen.
You're stupid little.
No, but seriously, it is.
That's awesome. That's great to hear.
Listen,
that is great to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, Dad made some progress too, but I don't trust where he's going to buy his fruit from.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dad, you can't go to. I don't want to even target anybody.
No.
Yeah.
There's a market down in Atlanta. I went to. I got my fruit. No.
Yeah. Dad, you can't get your fruit from the toy section of the gas station. Stop getting gas station fruit, Dad. No, it'd be all right. No, they get shipment in once a month.
Man, how big? I know we got break coming up, and I know we're going to get into this or into NC State.
If you have a call about Wake Forest, if you want to wrap it up, here's your time, because once we get into NC State, I don't think there will be much going backwards.
Do we got Coach Kelsey today?
We do not, because it's game day.
Okay, so he's not on the call today. Okay.
No.
ACC call. I can't overstate how big it was to go on the road on this week and play a Notre Dame team at home and go on the road against Wake Forest and come away with those wins. And both teams,
they had a layoff, Steve. They had a 7-day layoff. Yeah, that was that. That's the scary. They had 7 days to prepare for what we bring to the table.
Yeah, and this was. I mean,
that'll get you busted.
This week is sexier because it's NC State and Baylor, right? That's the sexier games for sure. But last week, that was a big focus week for Louisville, and they passed the test.
Focus, like self-reflection.
Self-focus. Because I think both of those games, in Notre Dame more than on the road at Wake Forest, but I think even on the road at Wake Forest was the same. Both of those games were really about Louisville. Tonight we'll get into it with Copeland and some of the guys coming in. You have to strategize them. These two were two games where you knew, hey, because I can add in. I say NC State and Baylor, but SMU's right on the other side of Baylor too. You know, even though it's not this week.
Yep.
that next 3-game stretch, I mean, is big. So to keep that focus last week, go play Notre Dame, go play Wake Forest on the road, and be able to focus on yourself. I think we come out of that week better, and you didn't need a loss. You didn't have to take a loss in that. And it was a big week. Like, I don't want to not bow tie last week and say, hey, man, that's one of those that, I think I said it to somebody the other day after the Notre Dame game. It's like, well, it's not a big win. Well, okay, well, what would the shows be if Louisville had lost? Like, how much different would the vibe be? So, yes, it does matter that they won. Yeah.
Also, just to kind of bring that one to a close, you were their like some of these teams' final opportunity to make any kind of season statement for their teams. So,
without question,
you were getting a very motivated. You made the point the other day after the Notre Dame game when the coach says, "My guys brought it today. My guys brought it today. I was proud of my guys' defensive effort. I was proud of them sharing the ball. Like Louisville, they got the better of us."
Yeah.
So yeah, like that's the bigger compliment is the coaches leaving the game with the coaches not saying we got something taken from us or we didn't perform to what we're capable of. Those were two coaches. The last three coaches have been very proud of their team and complimentary of our
winning
team.
or for how they played. Not
yes,
winning, but for how they played. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember the last coach that was maybe Capel. Maybe Capel was the last coach that's like, my guys just stunk.
But I will say this. I mean, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but what you just said there, I mean, when you look ahead at an SMU who really you are their last shot, I mean, when you look at a Baylor that's struggled in conference, they're going to get to step out of conference and play a team that's going to be a big name quad one for them. And you look at an NC State team who's been hot but doesn't quite feel like they're getting the respect that they deserve. Tonight's their game to do that. They come and beat Louisville at Louisville on Big Monday on ESPN at 7:00 in prime time. That's their moment to say, hey, check us out.
Who's doing the game?
I don't know because Kansas and Arizona.
Let me see. I think I could find it. Give me 1 second, boys.
Okay, because Kansas and Arizona play right after us. So that might be the Billis. I don't know. But, I mean, if not, we probably have Billis and Shulman on that game. Because, I mean,
going up the schedule.
NC State could be ranked today, right? Like, I would imagine they will be.
They should be on a 6-game win streak.
Yeah, I think there's
probably
a good
criminal that not.
Be...
Do you realize NC State lost? Oh, look, Texas came up. NC State barely lost in overtime to Kansas.
Yeah. Yeah, but NC State.
Dave O'Brien and Jay Williams, boys.
Okay, I mean, so that's not bad. I mean,
we're going down.
You're like, oh,
Jay Williams, we're down.
Take the under. Take the under. I know. No, but tonight should be a top 25. I mean, matchup. I think when the polls come out here in a little bit. I mean, honestly, as much as I hate to say it, Kentucky and NC State will probably both show up in the poll today. You would think. So, I mean, that's a team you've already beat. And a team you get a chance to beat tonight will get back into the top 25. I mean, that's tonight would be big for the.
But it don't matter because if you played them now.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you played them now, nothing matters, so it doesn't matter, But yeah,
hit it, Nicky. It just, I had to exclude myself from social media. Just every time I see those, I'm like, I'm out.
Yeah, right. I know. But yeah, no, I think seeing, tonight is a resume game, and we'll be looking at
it's a resume game.
Bracketologies.
I'm going to put a resume game. I'm going to put it as a resume game for Coach Pat Kelsey as well, because the position you're in right now, as far as Louisville in the ACC, and And just the opportunity to pounce on the hottest team or one of the hottest teams in the country is really there for the taking.
Yeah,
I tell you what,
absolutely.
we get no play out, so quick commercial break. Top of the hour commercial break. 93.9 The Ville.
You work hard to build equity in your home, so why would you give that money to the real estate agents when you sell your home? At Edlin & Edlin, they know you deserve to keep more of that money.
It's a full-service offering. The advantage is that we don't charge as much, even though you get full service. In the regular world, a realtor says that the commissions are 6%, and what we do is accept 1% as the listing agent and recommend you pay the buyer's agent 2.5%. The average home sale around here is around $300,000, so that's $7,500 more in your pocket at closing.
When Edlin lists your home, it immediately goes on all the places where buyers are looking for a home.
When I put a listing on the MLS, it is automatically shared with all the real estate apps. Zillow, Realtor.com, you name it. So all of that overhead in my business is gone. And what really should happen, prices should go down, the price of real estate services. And that's what we're reflecting in our commission structure.
So visit Edlin.com to start keeping more of your home's equity. That's Edlin.com, EDELEN.com.
If it seems like your heat is running a lot more than it should while you're spending time inside this weekend, you might be surprised to learn it's because the insulation in your windows has failed, and when that happens, your heat leaks out, cold leaks in. Talk to the pros at Window Nation and get new windows with big savings during Window Nation's Buy 4 Windows, Get 4 free sale. Plus, you could get them with 0 down, 0 monthly payments, and 0 interest for 2 years. And if you act now, you'll get an extra 10% off of that as well. So don't wait to put an end to your window problems. Schedule a quote now at windownation.com.
Got scrap metal? Midwest Metals makes recycling easy. Step 1, bring your scrap metal to any Midwest Metals location. Step 2, we weigh your haul while you relax. Step 3, get paid. It's that simple. We accept copper, aluminum, brass, and lead at all our facilities, as well as steel at our Shelbyville and Lexington locations. For years, Midwest Metal has been serving our community and spreading the word about the importance of recycling. Visit us in Louisville, Shelbyville, or Lexington, or check out mwmcorp.com for more details. Midwest Metals, recycling made simple, cash made easy.
As a nurse, I see it all. So if you've been hurt in a car wreck, I know what you're going through. There's pain, financial stress, and dealing with the insurance company, that's tough. Some people call a lawyer to help with all that. I think that's a good idea, because while I can help you get back on your feet, a good lawyer can help you get on with your life.
I'm attorney Sam Aguiar. If you've been seriously injured, demand more than just a lawyer. Demand a team that knows what's at stake.
Hurt in a car? Call Sam Aguiar.
Cold weather is here, and it can wreak havoc on your car. Weak batteries, worn brakes, low tire pressure, and slipping on winter roads. Don't wait until you're stranded. At Barnes Auto Service, ASE-certified technicians have kept Louisville drivers safe for over 40 years. From batteries to brakes, heating systems to winter tires, Barnes gets it done fast, fair, and backed by a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty. And for ESPN Louisville listeners, here's a winter treat. Get 10% off any repair or service when you mention ESPN. BarnesAutoservice.com, trusted, local, and ready to keep you moving.
Most people don't put much thought into the value of a reliable water or sewage pump until they have to. Well, I have a team that never stops thinking about it. Kentuckiana Pump Sales. With over 35 years of experience, Kentuckiana Pump Sales, a premier Ashland pump shop, includes sump, sewage, grinder pumps, and many more to service all residential, municipal, commercial, and industrial needs. Next time you think about pumps, think Kentuckiana Pump Sales, 3303 Industrial Parkway, Jeffersonville, Indiana, or visit KentuckianaPumps.com. He does sound like a hater when he does.
In this city, we value preparation, execution, and most importantly, winning. As the world continues to become more complicated and frustrating with all the new tech and AI, let's keep one thing simple. When looking to buy or sell a home, call Josh Darbo. Clear communication, proven strategies, no wasted possessions. That's the kind of execution that leads to national recognition, and is exactly why Josh was honored in this year's Who's Who in America for his impact and production on the real estate industry. But let's be honest, cut-rate agents deliver cut-rate results. And Josh doesn't shy away from pressure. With his guaranteed sale program, if your home doesn't sell within 60 days, he will personally buy it. That's confidence. That's accountability. And as always, mention you heard it here on 93.9 The Ville and receive up to a $5,000 seller credit. Josh Jarbo's proven strategy, powered by RE/MAX, the world's most trusted and recognized real estate brand, delivers results you can count on. So don't complicate it. Time is a currency, and it's one you can't afford to waste. Keep it simple. Call Josh Jarbo at 502-216-7590 or visit his website at joshjarbo.remaxempireky.com.
Kentuckiana Pump Sales for every home, building, business, or municipality that all rely on the movement. These pumps provide the moment you need a water or sewage pump. You should be thinking Kentuckiana Pump Sales. They're like our first responders or essential personnel. Over 36 years of experience, best service, fairest possible price. And it's right over in Jeffersonville, Indiana. People, go see Harold or go see Mark. They'll find out exactly what you need. Utility, sump, affluent, grinder, sewage, anything you need. 3303 Industrial Parkway, Jeffersonville, Indiana, of course. Or you can give them a call, 812-725-9217. Or simply visit KentuckianaPumps.com.
It's great, man. You know, I was listening to Jarbo had put a game on, and he said, look, he was complaining about not starting in it. I'm like, it was senior night, dude. Like,
and what's your point?
I was like, it was senior night, man. Like,
and what's your point, Steve?
Sorry. Yeah, and what's your point? I know Marcus said, what's your point? Yeah, I know. Yeah. You're like, well, why am I not starting this game? What happened? I don't know.
Okay, full tilt, North Carolina State. Or you want to give a shout out?
Yeah, just a quick shout out to my friends over at the Grout Medical Louisville. Give them a call, 502-609-3900. They do regrouting, recalking, cleaning, sealing, tile repair, and replacement. They have a customer first mentality. They'll come out, they'll see that job, they'll check it out, see what's that way they know exactly what needs to be done. Listen, they do residential or commercial. So give owners Jeremy Wheatley, Audrey, and Marty McGraw a call. I'm out in Jeremy Wheatley's neck of the woods right now, actually. So give them a call for a free estimate today of the Grout Medical Louisville, 502-609-3900.
Okay. Is it what? Okay. But what scares you the most? The win streak, the man over there on the sideline, the point guard who I know you hate, or the overall record?
Oh, man. Listen.
Where do you start this conversation? By the way, 8150-939 is the number. 3831-939 is the text line. Feel free to jump in here.
Here's the thing with NC State. I mean, I believe it was, first and foremost, I really think Will Wade is a really good coach. So I'll start there. I think he's legit. That's not, to me, that's, you starting in, or, you start there. But then after that, the Copeland kid, you're talking about a 6'6" guard who's played a lot of basketball.
Gosh, don't speed past him, Steve.
No, I'm not. I'm not. He had a game the other day where he had what did he have, 14, 15 assists?
14 assists.
And no turnovers.
Record setting.
Yeah.
Stuff for Virginia Tech, 21 points, 10 assists. Oh man, led the pack in scoring 8 of the last 18 games, and assists, and in steals. Gosh darn it! And here's the other: 16 assists, 0 turnovers is what he had
against SMU,
and a season high 10 rebounds.
7 points. He was 3 points off of a 10-10-16 game.
The most since Dennis Smith Jr.
Yeah, I mean, he
And
had
y'all,
10 assists.
okay, what do we? Let's decide right now. Are we gonna just give him respect, Steve, right before now, or are you gonna spend the whole time getting mad at looking at his face?
I mean, he's hideous. Like, his neck isn't there.
Y'all, he's gonna be making faces. He got a lot of swag.
Yeah.
And he's a hell of a basketball player. And I hate him.
Yeah. It's shoulders straight to head. Like, his head just sits on his shoulders.
Oh, okay, put it this way. Y'all are not going to be able to figure out what's so odd about him. The look. But listen, he can pass the basketball. And he's 6'6". And he is Mr. Olay on defense. But he's going to somehow come up with 3 or 4 steals. But he does not stick to his defensive principles at all.
Yeah.
He seemed like he's been in college forever. He's a Philly 6'6" guard. And to me, he's the pulse of their team.
Without question.
Gosh.
And when you add in I mean, you know, we'll get to some other pieces they have. But this, I mean, when you watch, he was at McNeese State, too. He left Syracuse and went to McNeese State with Will Wade. And when you watch Will Wade teams, they're big, they're long, they're tough. I'll just say, I mean, they're everything what we like at Louisville.
He has an eye for talent. He has an eye for talent.
And the way they play. The way they play, man, they get after it. They're tough. They're physical. They're going to get on the floor. They're gonna be in your face. You know, I mean, when he goes and he gets Darian Williams, you know, he goes and he gets the Van Buren kid from North Carolina that was just a muscle, you know, was a physical guy for them. I mean, you know, Trey Holloman, like he goes and gets those guys. Yeah. Maybe that's the kid I was thinking of.
Yeah, you probably were. He's the big physical guy.
Yes, that's him.
Yeah, it's Lubin.
Yeah, that's him. That's the guy. But yeah, man, it's just
no, like Arsenal is the other guy. They got 2 bigs. Which,
yeah, the Buren kid. Is it Van Buren? How do you say it?
No, well, it's Van Allen Lubin is 22.
That's him. That's him.
Yep.
That's the guy. Look, forget his name. Who cares? I didn't name him. It's not my business. But it was.
That's why Kelsey told you only use numbers. 22.
Only use. Oh, listen, I don't get on Kelsey for the numbers thing. That to me, I get it. I'm like, no, that's how you reckon. I mean, who? Remember when somebody got so mad? Was it? We kind of got a little faux outrage because Clemson called Lamar 8. I'm like, yeah, no, you don't personalize these because when you use his name, now he's got a mom and a dad and a grandparent and all this stuff. No, he's 8. That's all he is to me. I don't know anything about him. Don't care.
Speaking of, it's time to change the one-on-one play call.
I'm listening.
For us? Chucky Hepburn, whenever he would he would do the motion like he's stirring a drink.
Mm-hmm.
That meant I'm going to take this ball.
This is mine. Yeah, it's mine.
And a couple times in the game, I saw Michael just stir the drink. Right. Just for fun, I want people to pay attention to that. If you ever see Michael Brown, the point guard, stir the drink with the basketball, just know he's not going to pass unless his life depends on it.
Yeah. You're going to have to pry that ball out of his cold, dead
look,
hands.
and I'm like, Coach, just like change it to piano fingers or something. Just like, he's like, yeah, that's, well, I will say this. Michael's he's a lot more subtle with his stir the drink. Chucky would like hold his hands up in the air like, it's like, yeah, this is going to be the Chucky Hepburn show.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is what it is.
Okay,
By the
NC
way,
State.
Tell Nick I'm not insane. I've just clicked on this video on this thing he probably sees me dropping and coming back and dropping and coming back. I keep clicking on this thing and it makes this weird noise and I'm like, there's no way I'm here. So I just dropped.
Okay, I haven't seen you. I haven't heard.
Yeah, so all is well.
Okay.
Nothing. There's no huge issue here or anything. But because obviously Josh Jarbo has the best internet of any place.
So he got you set up nice?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Of course he got me set up nice. Yeah. He has. By the way, he has Remax Empire hats that are made. They're branded bills. The brand, it's my favorite hat of all time. So I will not leave here until he gives me one. I will sit in Remax Empire. I won't eat for 3 days if that's what it takes.
I will become a distraction for your business.
I will cause problems. I will post things on the internet. Like, I will bring this business down if I don't get one. So, okay, he went and got me one. All right. So, anyways, I just want to make that. Look, he's gone. I just want to make that clear. It's like, hey, no, seriously, don't forget that. I want that.
Look, that's like a dry extortion a little bit. Like, I'm gonna say this on the radio.
Yeah.
Like,
it was a little bit of a threat.
Asking some of these things while I'm on the radio. Like, you know this. You do know this conversation can go left in a heartbeat, right?
Hey, just hypothetically, you remember when we were teenagers and you remember that thing?
Okay, matchups. Matchups.
Listen, tonight, I mean, oh, man.
How do we match up with them?
Tonight is a game where Sananda Frew could take his game.
Don't take the bait, Steve.
Level.
Don't do that to yourself.
I know.
Don't do that to yourself.
I know. He could take his game to another level completely. Actually, this week for him. But we'll get to that one on Saturday. And let's see how he does tonight.
Is there a good matchup with undersized centers and Sananda Frew?
Fantastic. I got my hat, by the way. Yeah. Is there
you
one?
want to repeat that?
Yes, please.
Sananda Frew and undersized centers.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have is that like his calling card for having a good night?
I mean, I did you think Wake Forest was vastly undersized?
I thought they were tall on the wings, but undersized around the basket.
Okay. I mean, I'm not. I was kind of asking that, not so much.
And I'm saying it like that's a lot of college basketball. So it's not like there's a bunch of a bunch of bigs.
Okay, but when I look tonight, I mean, Lubin is 6'9".
Yep.
I mean, we've talked about him, and he's physical.
Let me ask you, is he a good defender in the post? Has he become a good defender? Do you have confidence?
Who's Sananda?
Yes.
Frew? I think so. I think he's got no, but I think he's gotten better.
I'm listening.
I think he's gotten better. I think he's gotten better at moving his feet. I think he's gotten better at. Okay, put it this way. I'm saying yes, but he's not there yet.
Keeping their body off of him, is that something he's gotten better at?
Yeah, I think so. I had to think about it for a second, but I think so. Yeah. Right?
What don't you
Do
like
you disagree?
about? When I see him defensively, I feel good.
I don't think he's great. I don't mean to interrupt you. I don't think he's great. I don't want it to come off like that. I think he's fine. I think next year he's going to be one of the better centers.
When he switches, I am confident nobody's going around him.
I'm more confident in him there than I am a physical big that can get low. I will say
You know
that.
what? The only thing, actually, let me say this. This is my definition.
He can be moved.
This is my definition of Sananda Frew defensively. He's excellent on getting his guards through and switching out on the perimeter.
He's awesome
excellent,
in the screen.
right?
Yeah, he's awesome in the pick and roll. Awesome.
On the block, you know what his problem is?
Of course, he's seen that his whole life. So the pick and roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The problem is around the basket, he doesn't fight for the early real estate.
Yes.
He gives up
100%.
too much real estate because he's
That's it.
comfortable at his size. And most
when
people.
Frew gets beat, he gets beat while the ball's in flight. Majority of the time. It's not when a guy gets the basketball, if Frew hasn't already given the position, he typically can defend.
Yep.
He gets beat while the ball's in flight, man.
Yep. So would you say you need to up that in the coaching emphasis department?
Yes.
Or is he just kind of confident that, look, because here's the thing. I'm not saying this is just Frew specific, because when I talk about North Carolina State defensively, when I talk about, people who are athletic and can make up, it's hard to get a person who doesn't feel threatened to fight for real estate before it happens.
Sure, but that is that's coaching. I don't mean that in a bad way. Like I'm not.
It needs to be coached up more.
It needs to be coached up. Yeah. I think that's something that can be coached up. Again, and this is where I keep going back to, and I don't, I think next year he's going to have an Onawaku type thing where it's like, hey, he was good this year, but when he comes back next year, and I've been over there in the practice facility and watched Frew work, he works. So I'm going to assume that's his mentality. So with seeing that with my own eyes, I believe he'll work hard all offseason.
You know what's
I
funny?
think he'll be a guy that will be a big deal next year. Sorry, go ahead. We're talking through this, so I apologize for talking over you a couple times, but it's
we're
just kind of talking through this.
Because Frew is
like a conversation on the air.
You can't go to Frew with something already in your mind because he's still clay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like. I have to calm down. When he shoots it over the back of his head and uses the glass, I'm like, I'm going to kill you.
Right.
And I'm like, I don't care if that went in. But then I do. But, I said this, Steve. I said this, and I don't know if this was a good thing or bad thing. In the game, I said, I've never seen Frew sweat like that this entire year.
He's got a little bit of that cool look to him, where you're like, are you sweating? Are you?
He was sweating in his Wake Forest game.
So Diet Coke just came back up. I'm sorry.
No, look.
A full McDonald's Diet Coke just it exited my body, and I didn't want it to. But yeah. Anyways, yeah. He
does have a cool look, but. This last game, he looked like he was sweating more than I've seen.
Marcus, I swear, it looked different against.
He was trying to
Wake
prove a
Forest.
point to you.
See, that's why I took it personal. That's why I'm like, which one of y'all pissed off at me? Because y'all heard me talk about. I'm like, this is the third time this year that I've said something on the air negatively or critiqued about a player or a coaching style that you guys have come out and just completely changed and made it. And I'm like, Frew looked like, I swear, they looked like they played a thing. It's like, look, hey, local media thinks you're trash. Listen to this. And you know what I'm saying? And it's like, because he looked like he was working his tail off. I was like, man, look, he was almost working so hard that I was like, it's too much.
You trying to embarrass me on TV?
Yeah, you trying to embarrass me? But did it not look different? And again, not just him finishing, not just him.
He was trying to dunk through contact, Steve.
He did dunk through contact twice.
And he still fell.
I know. He still fell. Like he's still, look, he's still not a finished
Why
product.
did you fall? Why did you fall? There was nobody on you. You dunked the ball. Why did you fall on the ground?
I know. But we're going to – I just don't think you're going to get it from him. this year.
And speaking of getting it this year, one more thing before we take this last commercial break. I tell you what, Steve, I'm okay. I'm gonna leave this one alone until the buzzer of the second we lose, and I'm gonna make this statement. Assuming we don't win the national championship and we don't win the final game we play, the very second.
And even then, it's going to be like, well, it's probably the weakest tournament of all time.
The very
Nick's gonna jump right on the radio and be like, it's probably the worst 4 seed. It's probably the worst.
It's
the worst 1 seed I've ever seen.
This is jeez.
So we're only going to give them half.
I mean, Louisville they literally got the easiest path known to man ever.
Nick, they want a national tit. We're not calling it title. We're just going to stop at tit. I'm like, okay, Nick.
That's national tit?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's
Steve.
All you get. Yeah.
Steve, the very second the buzzer goes, before coach even shakes the opponent's hand, and it's less than 3 seconds from the time the buzzer goes off,
right,
to the coaches shaking the other coach's hands. Less than 3 seconds usually. I'm gonna scream this out loud. If Kamara is not in a Louisville uniform and on my basketball team next year,
everybody got to go. Everybody got to go.
You beat me to it, Steve.
Yeah,
everybody got to go. And listen, everybody got to go.
Yeah, I'll be in the portal by then. You spend so much time worrying about. Look, when the tournament game ends, I don't think I've ever broke down a tournament loss because I'm like, I don't care. I'm in the portal. Whatever happened that game, it's still to this day, I have very little critique of the Creighton game. I'm like, whatever. I moved on.
Once you lose in the tournament, you get a whole world of problems open up that second.
Before we drove back, we were on our way back from Lexington after that Creighton game. I remember before we got back home, I was already looking at an article. It was like Louisville plans on spending $8 to $9 million in the portal next year, and I was like, oh, okay, all right, that's good. I was already buying players.
And in that moment, there's no amount of money that's going to be enough the second the buzzer goes off.
Yeah.
And I hate listening to people spend everybody's money, but that day, if you want to have the biggest gotcha moment, ask me some questions in the hour following the game. You'll have the best quotes. You'll have the best gotchas. You'll have the best old takes exposed tweet. Like, whoo.
Yeah.
Right when you lose, I'm going to say it's because actually, the minute we lose, I just realized this. The second we lose, it's going to be because he didn't play Kamara.
Yes.
Yeah, that was going to.
We had another crazy athletic piece that we just did not use.
We could have had him and Kenai Roos out there just dominating the boards, dunking on everybody, just bullying. And then what happens, Steve? I'm going to see him do one thing next year, and I'm like, oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah, I know. He's going to look like Stanley from The Office next year dribbling. We're going to be like, what is that? Mo!
No way. This is what we've been looking at the end of the – but I don't know, Steve. I just keep looking at him on the end of the bench, and I'm just like,
yeah, I know.
You do something with that.
He has baffled me.
Yeah, right. Quick commercial break. Last commercial break here on 93.9 The Ville.
Let's do it.
Men, the new year is here, and if you're like many of us, you're ready to improve your health. But if you're feeling low energy, not sleeping well, or not seeing results in the gym, keeping that resolution can be tough. This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health, and if those symptoms sound familiar, we can likely help. They often point to low testosterone, and treating low T is what we do. But this year, we're also helping men go further with 4 targeted body composition plans featuring growth hormone peptides, NAD+, GLP-1s, and more. Designed to boost energy, support metabolism, enhance recovery, and accelerate fat loss. With our low T treatments combined with our body composition programs, most men notice real improvements. More energy, better focus, improved sleep, stronger workouts, and often a renewed sex drive as well. So call us. Your initial visit is just $99 and includes blood work and a medical consult. And if you start on treatment the same day, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or visit tristatemenshealth.com.
Featured therapies are compounded and have not been evaluated nor approved by the FDA. Provider prescription required. See website for details.
Cold weather is here and it can wreak havoc on your car. Weak batteries, worn brakes, low tire pressure, and slipping on winter roads. Don't wait until you're stranded. At Barnes Auto Service, ASE certified technicians have kept Louisville drivers safe for over 40 years. From brakes to batteries, heating systems to winter tires, Barnes gets it done fast, fair, and backed by a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty. And for ESPN Louisville listeners, here's a winter treat. Get 10% off any repair or service when you mention ESPN. Visit barnesautoservice.com. Trusted, local, and ready to keep you moving this winter.
This Valentine's, surprise her with the most personal, most romantic, most meaningful gift ever. Jewelry from Genesis Diamonds. Flowers are nice, but nothing is more timeless than a dazzling bracelet, pair of diamond earrings, a colored gemstone pendant, and at Genesis, we've put together a special selection of thoughtful, affordable gifts for this Valentine's, including all new creations from our exclusive designers. Truly unique pieces she'll be able to enjoy not just for days, but for decades to come. And for the ultimate in value, check out Genesis' new half-price vault, a special selection of exquisite jewelry at an incredible 50% off. Half price. Genesis has amazing jewelry starting at $4.99. Diamond studs, bangles, and bracelets, even engagement and wedding rings that she'll never see anywhere else. So this Valentine's, let the non-commissioned experts at Genesis show you how to say I love you louder than ever with a classic, elegant gift that goes beyond ordinary. Genesis Diamonds and luxury pre-owned Rolex watches. Shelbyville Road Plaza. Online at genesisdiamonds.com.
Hello, I'm Dr. David Borman, Artistic Director for the Louisville Chorus. This Valentine's Day, skip the crowded restaurants and celebrate love in style with us at our 30th annual Valentine's Day concert. Join us February 13th at Woodhaven Country Club for an evening of gorgeous live music, dancing, an open bar, incredible pasta dishes, and even a silent auction. Bring your sweetheart, your spouse, or your favorite plus one and let us do the rest. Tickets are waiting at LouisvilleChorus.org. That's LouisvilleChorus.org. We can't wait to see you there.
The YMCA offers spring NFL flag football, soccer, and field hockey for kids ages 3 to 14 at many locations in Louisville and southern Indiana. Kids will learn the basics, improve their skills, and make new friends. Youth sports is open to the public. Learn more at ymcalouisville.org.
It doesn't matter what sport you're betting. The best app to bet football is Circa Sports Kentucky. That's right, Circa Sports. It's sports betting the way it should be. With high betting limits, the lowest holds, and exceptional customer service, there's no better place to bet college and pro sports today. Fund and bet like a pro from anywhere, anytime. And don't forget to check out Kentucky's largest sports book, Circa Sports in Franklin, Kentucky. Download your new bookie today at circasports.com. Must be 18 or older for Kentucky Problem Gambling Services. Call or text 1-800-426-2537.
Your home is your fortress, and your first line of defense is your roof. So if your roof is under attack by either Mother Nature or Father Time, you should be calling Citadel Roofing and Construction. Citadel Roofing and Construction is locally owned and operated, will provide free inspections, estimates, and of course they'll work with your insurance. Did I also mention their A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Let Citadel Roofing and Construction protect the roof that protects you by calling 502-219-7964 today.
Card fans, the Louisville baseball season is coming soon. Catch the action at Jim Patterson Stadium by securing your 2026 season ticket for as low as $62. Lock in your seats today by visiting gocards.com/BSB tickets and Go Cards.
good bit of a melting day, but that's
right.
the perfect time.
Little melting snow.
I'm really looking forward to it. As soon as the show ends, I gotta see how much damage has the sun done to get life looking normal again.
Right.
But people, you'll notice the damage on your roof. And if you do notice that damage, remember your home is your fortress and your first line of defense is said roof. So if your roof is under attack by either Mother Nature or Father Time, which it was, you should be calling Citadel Roofing and Construction. Citadel Roofing and Construction is locally owned and operated, will provide free inspections, estimates, and of course, they'll work with your insurance. Did I also mention their A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Let Citadel Roofing and Construction protect the roof that protects you by calling 502-219-7964. Also, take everything I just mentioned about Citadel Roofing and Construction and apply it to window installation. Save your money. Don't lose all your heat to the outside. Don't lose all your cool air to the outside. Citadel Window Installation. Again, 502-219-7964 today.
It's good stuff, man. Shout out to Barnes Auto Service too. I'm picking my truck up from over there. Man, they have just been excellent to work with.
You don't want to give back the rental?
I mean, well, you start to miss your own.
Yeah, fair.
I just need my truck. I need my backup camera back too.
Ooh, that matters.
Yeah, that's a game changer, man. But Barnes Auto Service over there, man, they got ASE certified technicians. Listen, you go over there, you can do like I'm going to do. I'm going to use that 10% discount. You know what I'm saying? And mention ESPN Louisville 93.9 The Ville, and they'll get that 10% discount as well as a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty, which I'm excited to have that as well. So go over there, check them out, barnesautoservice.com, and get you an appointment set up today.
Okay, Steve, whiteout energy, big Monday energy. What's up with that?
Yeah, no, I think it's gonna be a good crowd in there tonight. I think people are coming. The whiteout, people come expecting to be excited.
And the weather is broke.
Yeah, and it's going to be fairly decent. I mean, compared to what it's been weather-wise. So I think you're going to get a lot of energy in there tonight, man. I think it's going to be early. I know they got the rally towels going out and all that stuff. So, I mean, that's not going to be an issue tonight. The crowd will be there, and they believe in this team. You believe, hey, this team, a couple tweaks here and there, if you'll allow me to say that. You win a big game, and you get tournament seeding matters for this team. And this season, I mean, when you look at the seeding, 6 seed's going to be a tough draw this year because these 11s are good and the 3s are really good. I really want to see Louisville get up on that 5-4 line. And if you want to get up on that 5-4 line, you have to win games like tonight.
So you're thinking tournament seeding more than ACC seeding?
For me, I am.
Are you checked out because the Duke is the boogeyman out there?
No, because I think you can win in the ACC. I'm not overly worried. I mean, I would rather a double bye, but I mean, only because that means I've won enough games to be a top 4 seed, which means it's helping my NCAA tournament seed. I mean, last year we made it all the way to the title game last year and was an 8 seed. Like, I would have rather got beaten game 1 and been a 4 seed last year. Like, I mean, I would have rather, as much as I had fun in that run, I would have rather Chucky shot, not went in. We lost to Stanford, and we were a 5 seed. I'll take that all day over what happened. So I care much more about that. And this year, I mean, I really would like to see Louisville get on that 5-4 line. That's a massive rebound by Rummage right there. I forget it. I was an animal. Forget you guys. Look, I was an absolute beast. But yeah, I do. I think that stuff really, really matters to this team.
Now that
the 1s and 2s and 3s are really, really good, man. And I would prefer to play those guys in week 2.
Now there's so much parity. Is that going to make the NCAA tournament selection even more unpredictable?
Yes. Yes, and I think that started last year. Right? Like,
I mean, last year, last year, I felt like last year was kind of like the Belichick Hall of Fame thing. Just y'all need to get your votes taken.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, but everybody said it. They said when you looked at it, I mean, they talk about how bad the seeding was last year. I mean, when you looked at the seeding as far as it goes with Louisville, when Louisville is an 8, when Creighton is a 9, when Auburn, I mean, Auburn's the number 1 overall seed, and they got 8-9 Louisville and Creighton. Like that's ridiculous, right? Like, I mean, I think last year really opened that up. That's why I'll be interested to see how seeding. I mean, Kentucky, say what you want, they were a 10-loss team last year and were a 3 seed. I mean, that screamed. You had already made up your mind who's the high seeds. Now, Louisville may benefit from that this year. Louisville may benefit if they go that route again. Louisville may benefit from being an early team that people like, that they just kind of say, well, we already kind of had it in our mind that they're a 3 seed, or a 4 seed or whatever, and they end up benefiting from that. But it'll be interesting to kind of see how that goes this year.
I think that's what's scaring me from talking tournament seeding.
Without question, because you don't know.
The
principles aren't the same.
Yeah,
man.
I'm supposed to know, but I don't know, and I get farther away from having any kind of idea every year. And
well, because we're told the net's what matters, but the net didn't matter. So how big are these quad 1 games? I mean, how much credit am I really getting for those?
I mean,
right?
The last 2 weeks of the season, how am I going to stop you from saying it's Duke and everybody else?
Sure. I don't know that I can.
I can't use we beat up on each other.
Yeah.
If you don't want to let me use that.
All right.
Actually, ironically, it's going to be like, Michael, I'm going to need you to, dude, you're going to have to become America's darling, because that's the only way I'm going to get a seat.
Right. Yeah. I need this freshman to ball out here.
Yeah, I need you putting up better numbers than Arenas and Eddie Cup and everybody else. Just start being selfish.
Start being selfish.
Right. Yeah. I mean, does that make sense? Like, in a universe where I say I may need Michael Brown to really just have some star appeal.
Yeah, I need the look. But again, things change, man. And tonight is one where we could come in tomorrow going, okay, things have changed a little bit. They beat NC State by 13 last night. Now we're talking a different world.
Are we gonna get some? Are we gonna get some Michael Brown grace at tournament time?
I'm interested to watch him tonight. I want to see him because I think if he starts playing really well, I think we will. If he doesn't look like he kind of, it's like, well, he's still really good, but, that wasn't like an overwhelming, there, even though locally we know, but, there we don't.
Maybe
nationally,
maybe he keeps Jay Will at bay too.
I'm sure Jay will love him. Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
maybe he
that.
keeps maybe that might make the difference.
Yeah. Yeah. No, absolutely. And listen, real quick, I'm going to add this in since I got my guy over here. There's no real guarantees with seeding, right? There's no real guarantees in anything. The only guarantee I can give you today is that if you work with Josh Jarbo and your house doesn't sell in 6 months, 60 days, 60. Boy, you're crazy.
That's undue pressure.
Yeah. I'm like, man, look, calm down. No, if it doesn't sell in 60 days, he'll buy the house. So, I mean, that's a guarantee I can't give you. And in a world where there's not a lot of guarantees that can be given, that's pretty dang good. So, However he came about with that's a great idea, but that's confidence. And when we're talking about Michael Brown, and I'm kind of bouncing the conversations back and forth a touch, maybe the confidence is in a game like tonight on the big stage against NC State, who is going to be, I believe, will be a top 25 team. We should find out here pretty soon. How much does that do for him if he does come out and play extremely well tonight, like confidence-wise? And I'm curious to kind of see moving forward if that tonight, if he does have a big game and we say, okay, that now we're kind of getting back to what we're catching back up to where we could be without the month-long absence. And if you get there, I do think people will start to give Louisville some Michael Brown grace and say, okay, they're a totally different animal now. They would have been a different animal during that run.
Michael and Sananda.
Home. Yeah.
How important is that tonight?
They were very much in sync on Saturday. That was good to see. It's good to see that getting back going, right?
Sananda had a few roles where he had some space.
Yeah. I agree.
And like I said, I think Syracuse loses their shape. I'm sorry, Syracuse. That's Copeland.
Yeah.
North Carolina State.
I knew what you was thinking, though.
Yeah, Copeland.
We're seeing him in a Syracuse jersey. Yeah.
They lose their shape. They get undisciplined, but they make up with it for, with kind of like anticipation.
Who checks him? Conwell?
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah, I'm not putting a kid on him.
Mm-mm.
I'm not putting anybody young on Copeland. Now,
I agree.
Now, I won't mind if you bring in Kanai to give him some minutes on him.
What about Woolley?
Wooley's dog. Woolley can.
I like him tonight in that match. I like Woolley getting some defensive minutes tonight.
What about Hadley?
Not that he can't, but like I need you on Williams, man. I need I got some NC State.
Some
got
hard
some
work for you already.
You
yeah,
gotta
they got some dudes with the wings.
Yeah, you got fish to fry already, man. Like I ain't got time to be putting you out there. That's my only thing with him. And yeah, sure, I think he could, but that's like almost fantasy booking because it's like, oh yeah, well then what you gonna do with this? You gonna put Isaac on?
This is a good opportunity, man. I know I keep saying we got a good opportunity tonight.
I agree.
Oh, okay. You want to give me shout outs?
I could not agree more. Well, again, one more time, man, I want to give a huge shout out to Josh and Remax Empire for having me out here today. Listen, it's always good to get out here, and you can get with him at any time. You hear the commercial all the time. I say call Josh Jarbo, so I appreciate him. Always has it set up out here for me nicely, and I enjoy coming out here. And of course, he is oozing testosterone. Okay, so when you see him, you don't need, that this is not necessarily one for him, but not everybody is, right? Not everybody is, but if you're not, you can get over to see my friends over at Tri-State Men's Health. Get out there and check them out, tristatemenshealth.com. Take their low T quiz. It's 10 questions, 2 minutes, yes or no answers. And they'll get you taken care of. And go over there and listen, you go to one of their great locations in Louisville, Northern Kentucky, Cincinnati, or Columbus, you can do, look, I'm down about 14 pounds myself after weighing yesterday. So it's, look, it's time to get right. Like I said, Coach Lieberman is
gave you an ultimatum.
He is, it looks like
he's raised the standard.
Be roaming the sideline next year. And so all goes well. And if so, I mean, I've got to be, ready to go. So I was like, you know what, let's get started now. I don't want to wait till the summer. Oh, yeah, I'll get right for the season. Like, no, let's go ahead and get started now. And I went over there and I signed up for that testosterone. And if you do the same, they'll waive the $99 fee for that appointment that day. So go over there and check them out. Tri-State Men's Health, whether it's testosterone, weight loss, or if you're one of the 50% of men over the age of 50 dealing with erectile dysfunction, they can take care of you with that too, with over a 90% success rate. So go over and check them out. Tri-State Men's Health. Let them know you heard about them here on 93.9.
Really, before we get out of here, Steve, Case and Pryor as the whiteout logo for game day. Have you seen it?
Why not? Yeah, no, yeah, absolutely. You want to put the whitest, tailless guy on for the
I just saw that picture for the first time with Case and Pryor. I'm like, hold on, guys. I don't know if we can do this one.
Right?
What's the Game of Thrones? What are the snow people? The walkers?
The White Walkers or whatever. Yeah. That's him.
That's him. I'm like, did y'all was that the theme here or?
That's great. Yeah.
I'm like, are you making him the walker?
It's like, the only thing you can't.
Or did he just kind of look like that on the? Did he just kind of look like that on the photograph?
It's like one of y'all said something racist over the weekend, didn't you? And this is your atonement. Like this is 100% what this is.
We just gonna Case and Pryor white it out.
Yeah. One of y'all done did this.
All right, Nikki, what you got on deck?
Yeah, I told my guy, look, I'm gonna have Josh in studio sometime. I was gonna have him on for a few minutes while we were here, but this man, look, he is the busiest man on planet Earth, and it has obviously been a busy morning for him.
Always welcome. Always welcome.
Yeah, absolutely. Nick, what do you got?
Let's see. We got Eric Crawford today. We got our weekend overreactions. Talk a little bit about the Super Bowl. Rob McClam of Inside the Pack is going to join us in the 2:00 hour to preview tonight's U of L NC State game, and we'll see if that's a top 25 matchup or not. So
should find that out here shortly, right? I mean, the bowl usually comes out around noon, so should find out something here within the next 10
What are
minutes.
you expecting to see Louisville at?
Probably they were at 24 last week.
24, yeah.
I think you move up to maybe 22, 21, right?
Not a chance.
Ish.
Not a chance.
We'll see. What do you think? 9, 8,
25.
93-9
DeVille. So say that again.
I think they fall.
Yeah. 93-9 DeVille. Appreciate it.